After using Microsoft Excel for almost 25 years and training it for most probably more than 20 years, these are my 5 top tips. Number 1, I call it an on-the-spot calculation. If you look at the data on the screen, you will find products, a price, a quantity, and then total sales. Now what you might be doing is you might have a chart on this data, so I'm just quickly going to insert a chart on the total sales. Just make it a plain and simple chart. And what happens now is someone says, or management decides, or the company decides that there's a 10% increase in the price. So what we'll usually do is we will insert a column between F and G, work out a new price that is a 10% increase. We will most probably add another column after H, which will say new total price, multiplying the new price with the quantity, and then the whole chart needs to be changed, or the range needs to be moved to include the new values. Now all you need to do is type anywhere on your spreadsheet the number that you want to multiply the price with. In this case, I want to multiply all the price values with 1.1. That would then include the 10% increase. So all you do is you click on the number you want to multiply with, you Control C to copy, you select the values you want to multiply it with, you right click, you click on the word paste special, and there you will have a section which says operation, and all I need to say is multiply, and problem solved immediately. All those price values were multiplied by 1.1, 10%, and the total price automatically adjusted, and the chart. So no need to insert new columns and do all sorts of new calculations. Just keep in mind this is a once off. There is no link between the 1.1. If I should delete that, the price changes will stay intact, and I always suggest that you first make a copy of your sheet before you do this, but it's a very easy way of just multiplying a range of values with a number. I'm just going to pick up this formatting here and paste it there, and there we go. The next tip I want to show you is what I called my autofill list. Let's say, for example, you use products or a range of fruit on a regular basis in Excel. So if you look on the right hand side, you see I have here apples, pears, grapes, lemons, and peaches. Now usually when you type in a cell, for example Monday, and you use the autofill handle, it automatically becomes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now wouldn't it be great if I could only type in apples and drag it down, and it will automatically become pears, grapes, lemons, and peaches? Let me show you how you can create this custom autofill list. I'm just deleting this list. So what you do is you select the list, you go to File, you go to Options, you go to Advanced, and then you scroll down all the way to Edit Custom List. Just moving it out of the way. If I click in this box here, you will see it picks up the range that I have selected, and all I need to do is import and OK and OK. And now by magic, if I type in, for example, on this side apples, and I drag it down, it automatically becomes pears, grapes, lemons. I can delete this original list. This list is now programmed into your version of Excel on your machine or laptop, so you can use it in any file. Any new file doesn't matter. So you can even start with any other value. So let's say I'm gonna go with pears, drag it down, and obviously it repeats after the range. So yeah, nice tool to use if you've got a fixed product list that you always use in Excel and you always have to retype or copy. This is the tool to use. Next thing I want to show you is a watch window. We often have the situation where, in this case, we've got the details here at the top. If I scroll down, you will see I have the total sales right at the bottom of the screen. But if I scroll up and I change that to, let's say, 20, it will be a significant difference. I will have to scroll all the way down to see how that number has changed. Now what you can do here is, and you can do this across sheets, it doesn't have to be the same sheet. You can put a watch window on that cell. So if you go to the top and you change any of these values, in a little window on the side will be displayed the cell that you are watching, and you can have a look what is happening with your total grand total sales. So what you do is you go to the cell you want to watch, you click on it, you go to formulas, you click watch window, and you say add a watch. It will automatically add that cell, and there you have it. It shows the value here. I can just move this all the way up. Here it is on the side, and what I can do now is, as I change this, let's say to 100, there should be a significant difference again, and you can see immediately how that value is changing somewhere else on your spreadsheet. It's a brilliant tool if you've got formulas and they link to cells somewhere else in your spreadsheet. The next thing I want to do is to show you a tip to link an object. I'm just closing the watch window. The next tip is what I call a linked object. For example, if you are into designing dashboards, this is a brilliant tool. So in this example, I've got a product sales list with a grand total. Maybe somewhere on my screen I would like to create a little square object which will show that value inside the object. So what I do is I go insert, I go to shapes, I select an object, I draw it on my screen, I quickly format it using some sort of nice formatting with shadow or anything you want to. And what I want to do is this number in this cell should be displayed in that little box. So what you do is you click on the box, you go to your formula bar, you say equal, and you click the cell you want to link, and you enter, and by magic the number appears there. You can format this now, the text, you can make it larger, you can change it anything you want. So as this number now changes, if I change that to 100, it will change the content of that box. Very nice tool for dashboard design. And then the last one I want to show you is, let's say you have a nice dashboard and you want to display it almost like a blank page. So you don't want to show these little lines that appear, or grid lines on your spreadsheet. You also want to hide these headers at the top, the column headers, the row numbers, that it just looks more professional if it is used as a dashboard. So what we do is we go to view, and there we have the option to switch off the grid lines and the headers. Just keep in mind this is a per sheet setting. If you want to do it on another sheet, you have to go to that sheet and switch it off there as well. Now that looks much more professional. It looks like a blank piece of paper, almost like a PowerPoint presentation. Okay guys, there you have it, my top 5 tips for Excel.